CapCut has really improved its AI image generation, or actually its AI features to begin with, just in general. Did you know that you can actually generate your own AI video within CapCut? So let me show you what I mean. I'm here in the CapCut dashboard. This is where I do a lot of my video editing. Basically, go into your dashboard, click on AI media right below the import, and then you just have all these different features, AI image and AI video. I'm actually going to talk about right now. The AI dialogue scene, I kind of did not like it too much. It just felt strange. And I figured that if I was going to do something, I was just going to wind up using 11 Labs anyway. With AI image, let's go that first. Here you have a place where you can just regularly prompt. How you prompt dictates output. And if you have a reference, that would even be more helpful. So let's go down more a little bit and let's take a look at these other two features, the model and the aspect ratio. Now, here you have these different models. You have the Dream, which I have heard of, have not really used. You have Nano Banana Pro, which is extremely popular. And you have Flux 1.1 Pro, which is actually really good as well. For this one, I'm actually going to choose Nano Banana Pro. When you're generating an image, or when you have a paid CapCut account, you have, I think, up to 1,200, a minimum of 1,200, depending on which level you have. I'm on the one that has 1,200 credits per month. So here you see the credits I have in the gray, but here you see the credits that this generation will take for Nano Banana. If I choose Dream, for example, I have 0 credits, but I have 1 use, which means I can use it once for 0, but after that, it's going to start charging me out of my credits. So I'm going to choose, and if you choose Flux Pro, it's the same thing. You have 1 use and before it charges you. So both of those are external to the platform, so they will charge you 54, 64, whatever the number of credits that they're supposed to charge you. You can choose the aspect ratio if you're doing something, of course, more cinematic for YouTube, 69. If you're doing something, for TikTok or for YouTube Shorts, of course, 916. You have all these different choices right here. So for this one, I'm going to choose, let's try Dream 4.5. Since I have not tried it, so let's go ahead and have that happen. So here I have a simple prompt. Basically, it's a lush sunlit wildflower meadow. And I go in here and I say red poppies, yellow. So I have all the different color flowers. And of course, it's a small black cat. You can see it amongst the flowers. So let's go ahead and generate that and use up that 1 use, and I'll show you. I don't have any reference. You don't need a reference, but if you have a specific look that you want the image to contain, you go ahead and put in that reference image, but I'm just going to go ahead and generate it as is. Okay, so here we have 4 generations for this. So we have this one, and you just choose which one fits. Just like with Leonardo or any other platform, they give you a bunch of different images and you can choose the one that suits you best. So I'm actually going to choose this one. So it's the second image. And again, if you wanted to generate again with Dream, it's going to cost you 4 credits. So because I've used that one for use. Now say I wanted to turn this into a video. What we can do, make it easy, is to right click on this image right here and then go ahead and say image to video. When you right click on it, it's a contextual menu and you just choose image to video. And that'll move you into the video section automatically. You can even do text to video. So you can do this prompt that I used to create this image. You can just basically put it in here and choose to do it as text to video. Image to video, the image is already automatically in here. And depending on which model we use, because we have here Dream Fast, and we have Runway Gen VO3. So you have a lot of the top ones, Sora 2. So you have a lot of the top ones here that you can play around with, including, I believe, Kling is here. I am not completely sure. Unfortunately, there are times when I find that the menus in CapCut tend to be somewhat challenging. So let me see if I can push this down here, if I can put this up here.
10 years later.
Okay, believe it or not, it took me I'd say a minute or so to actually get this to choose VO 3.1, but it's a good thing that I have a touch screen as well as using my actual mouse because it was a challenge. Unfortunately, that is a feature of this that I don't like, and I'm not quite sure why the CapCut team hasn't quite figured out that this is not a good idea. I say I wanted to do VO 3.1. Now, I have 1,200 credits in my plan, and this one will cost me 3,700. So obviously, I'm going to have to purchase more credits or increase my subscription plan or something. So what I chose to do is I chose to go into VO3. So this is how I did it here. So VO3 has 3 free uses, and then afterwards it would go into my credits. So let's go ahead and choose VO3. Keep the duration. Let's reduce the duration. Actually, we can't reduce the duration. Duration is 8 seconds. And then the aspect ratio is 16:9 if you want to do that. And you can actually optionally choose to say what you want the cat to do. In this case, I'm going to say cat is getting ready to pounce, to do a cute pounce out of the meadow towards the camera. So let me go ahead and use one of my free uses to generate this image. Okay, so this took a little bit over a minute to get done, and that's actually pretty quick for this platform. So let's go ahead and see. And just a note that this does now, again, I got 3 uses. I used one free. I have 2 uses left for free. Not a problem for this one. Let's go ahead and play with this, see what this cat does. And I am in love with this cat already. The noise, the cat meow and the purring was not something I prompted, but AI is intelligent enough to put that in there. So if you have a particular background, maybe a background song that you wanted to prompt for, anything like that, go ahead and put that in the prompt as, say, background music, a fun little jingle or something like that. But you have the choice of doing that, or if you don't do that, the AI will come up with something. And usually it's pretty good at doing that. These are just a couple of the different ways that you can go ahead and play around with AI video. Now, if you wanted to input dialogue in here, there is a way to do that. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to put in voiceover dialogue in this, colon, and I'm going to put in quotation marks. Meet Morris, the pouncer. Now, I didn't specify the accent, but you can do that as well. So, for example, let's see, voiceover, let's see, female, Australian, female, voiceover. Let's try Australian female voiceover, something simple. And then Meet Morris, the pouncer. Let's go ahead, run that, and see how it comes out. Okay, so now we have 2 videos. So it does 1 video at a time. So this is the first video that we have, and this is the second video. So it just basically puts the most recent video towards the right or towards the left. Let's go ahead and play this video and see how it comes out.
Meet Morris the Pouncer.
Absolutely adorable. So you can actually choose to do it voiceless or voiceover, however you want, but you can definitely put everything in one prompt and get that done. That's how you are able to do AI video in CapCut, whether you're doing it image to video or text to video. So go ahead, play around with this, and of course, have fun. And let me know what you guys come up with. And I would love to see what you guys come up with. So thanks for your time, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Morris says goodbye.